Thank you. Chair recognizes Representative Welch.
Thank you, Mr. Speaker. To the amendment. After 4 years of an epic struggle with a Republican governor who could care less about this state, Illinois voters sent a message. And that message they sent was it's a new day in Illinois. We have campaigned for years in changing Illinois' regressive tax structure. This isn't new rhetoric. Today, we finally have a chance to take a real step toward change. We're going to take a step, and make no mistake about it, the voters will make the rich finally pay their fair share. Most of our neighbors already have a progressive tax. Ask Minnesota what it's done for them. Look at Wisconsin. Look at Iowa. Look at Missouri. Why do they have a progressive tax? Because it's fair. Everyone agrees Illinois must right its fiscal ship and stabilize its long-term revenue and spending commitments. That's exactly what the fair tax does. The gentleman from Rockford stands up in opposition to the fair tax. Basically, he says, do nothing. We can cut our way out of this mess. We've heard that year after year. We heard that for 4 years during the epic struggle. We know that's not realistic. No representative in this chamber would vote in good conscience to make the cuts to schools, to hospitals, nursing homes, and other vital state-funded services that this approach requires. Other opponents of the fair tax say, well, don't tax the rich, tax someone else. And who does the gentleman from Palatine propose to tax? No surprise. It's seniors and middle-class workers. Because trust me, when you talk about cutting pension benefits to people who have worked them, that's who you're talking about, gentlemen from Palatine, seniors and workers in the middle class. You want to cut the pensions of policemen, firefighters, hardworking teachers, people who are making a difference in people's lives each and every day. They work for those pensions. Those pensions are a promise. And we need to keep that promise and pay those pensions. That's what the fair tax is going to help us do. And it's not only retired public servants that you want to hurt. It's all senior citizens. Groups like the Civic Federation and the Civic Committee of the Commercial Club, made up of who? The wealthy and the city's business elite. They say the solution is to tax retirement income. Come on, tax retirement income? For decades, the state has said it is unfair to tax those retirees that live on fixed incomes and struggle to pay their property taxes, to pay their soaring prescription drug costs. They're struggling to make their everyday needs. But the watchdogs for the wealthy elites want to stick it to them. You want to stick it to them. We want to do what's fair. We have a choice here today. Who will pay to right our state? Those who have benefited the most and can afford the easiest, or those who struggle to survive after having worked all their lives and can afford it the least? To those who much is given, much is required. To the lady from Carbondale, absolutely. To those who are successful, they can help us do the right thing. They can pay their fair share. So I know what side I'm going to choose here today. And I urge all of my colleagues to do the same.
Please make your final remark, Representative.
I urge all of my colleagues to vote to support the fair tax, Mr. Speaker. I ask for a yes vote today. Thank you so much.
Thank you.